Hi everyone, V here and welcome back to SLARPG. Now last time we finally managed to find Jody and wound ourselves up in this nice town. Now I know that I'm supposed to go to Mumford Inn and spend the night over there, but there's one thing that I really desperately want to try before I go there. Oh nice, our astral plane door. Should be able to get back to Greenwich with this. It's locked? Wait, what? You can open that once. Try again. It's not budging. That's not a good sign. Well, time to put this out of my mind so that I don't completely freak out. That's not good actually. That's not good actually, but I wanted to do something real bad. But wait, this is the first area that I've been in. I think so, at least. Okay, so I cannot even go there. Steven, you have your limits, huh, Judy? Okay, so I cannot move the obelisks. But I think there is a different way back to the surface, and I'm going to backtrack just a little bit. Oh, whoops. But I can see right now. There we go. Use scrap metal to build makeshift armor for party member, reducing all damage taken by 50 points for 4 turns. Use scrap metal to build makeshift for the entire party. Okay, so that's even better. Scrap cannon. Dealing flat 300 damage. Let's take a look. Okay, let's take a look. Leaving them damp. I don't know what's going to happen, but yeah. Drastically reduces an enemy's speed and evasion rate, also makes it slightly easier to dodge their attacks. Triples one ally's agility and allows them to perform normal attacks twice per turn. Cool. Heals all allies for 15% of their health points every turn for 4 turns. Okay, that's great. Okay, attack that turns the tide of the battle deals more damage at low HP. Never misses. That's cool. But this is great. This is like some amazing healing stuff. Okay, granted that Jody does not have, let's say, that much mana, but that's fantastic. Like I said, this is some great stuff actually. I'm not quite sure if ice is going to be actually good against well, damp enemies. I don't know. No, okay, it's actually good. Okay, just gonna go with regular attacks. Like I said, I am going to try. I'm going to try to go back to Greenwich just for a moment because there is this one thing that I desperately want to see. And I think that was the way out of here, and yeah, this was... How long has the path to the teleporter been blocked? Something tells me someone doesn't want us leaving the desert. Not hard to guess who that would be. Greenwich won't be safe until we deal with this Jarvis guy anyway. We can figure out how to get home after that. No, come on! Like, for real, I am so sad about this. I am so incredibly sad about this, mostly because of the fact that... mostly because of the fact that there was this spike pit next to the cave near the beginning of our adventure, and apparently Jody was meant to be able to go through this one, and I wanted to see what's there, because if there is something like that near the beginning of the game, then there's definitely something powerful hidden in there, just like that. But I'm going to do a little bit of changing with stuff over here. Okay, you get Magical Girl back, because it's pretty good for now. Then again, there's one more thing that I wanted to check. You get the Machinist. I mean, Alchemist is pretty damn good, but it also uses up my potions, and that kind of sucks. If anything, you get the Inner Beast. Like I said, I'm torn here, because the Chronomancer is also pretty damn good, and it keeps healing everybody over time as it goes. The bad part is that it does not... Okay, I'm going to try this just in case. Maybe it will, help Melody build up her star power. Hopefully, I'll see. Howdy, welcome to the Mumford Inn. I'm Senna, and I'll be your host here. Oh, how much will 2 rooms run us? Oh, they actually don't take money here, Melody. They don't? Nope, not much use for it up here, really. So, excuse me, why the hell did I have to pay in hard cash for all the items in the stores? The vendors outside only need gold so they can restock for travelers such as yourselves. Okay, thank you. So instead of paying in gold, I'd just like you all to share a story from your adventures on the surface. I don't get to hit down there often, you see, and you adventure types always have such interesting tales to tell. How generous of you. So we've all gotta do is share a story? Yes, indeed. Although our other guest today will be a tough act to follow. Other guest? Who would that be? Oh, you haven't heard? Our Mumford Savior happens to be back in town. Do you mean Jody? Wait, are you talking about Jody? I mean, I have helped around here, but I can't imagine I've done as much as this Savior person. Oh no, Jody here has been a big help lately, but Mumford simply wouldn't exist if it weren't for our Savior. I suppose you haven't heard the story yet. Words don't really do her justice though, you should meet her yourselves. But I'm sure you have some amazing stories to tell too. Just make yourselves comfortable in the lounge over to the right when you're ready. Okay, to my right. That room is being renovated? I'll meet you over in the lounge to the right. Okay, so I guess, yeah. Okay. Chocolate bar, pure milk chocolate that restores at least 400 health points. It's really good chocolate, like really good. Okay, so definitely not Hershey's. Fresh carrot that restores at least 500 health points. Oh, nice. A refreshing bottle of water restores at least 500 health points and heals burns. Okay, good to know. Yeah, but I guess. Well, this place sure is cozy. Wait, is that Mom? Okay. Allison? Okay, this is something I didn't expect. Aw, that's adorable. What are you doing all the way out here? I was heading back to Greenwich after finishing up my last job. Figured I'd check out things on my way. Oh, that's adorable. I never thought I'd run into you in a place like this. You really are a hotshot adventurer now, huh? Yeah, something like that. Hi, Miss Galeta. Melody! One's been keeping me away from Greenwich lately, so I think this is the first time we've spoken face to face since I heard the big news. You've been keeping my baby girl out of trouble? As best as I can. Nope. You know what? I want to see the reaction just for this. I mean, if I was, we wouldn't be up here, would we? Ah, good point. Well, I couldn't be happier for the two of you. Wow, am I hearing that right? Are we lucky enough to have Mumford Savior and her daughter with us here today? So wait, you're the savior she was talking about? Eh, something like that? I was just in the right place at the right time. It's all ancient history at this point. Humble as always, Amelia. Anyways, make yourself at home. We'll begin shortly. Nice. So I freed the hostage. We're running down corridors and dodging ice balls until we round a corner and see the door to the garage. I'll lock the door behind us before the Duke's goons can catch us, but it only buys us maybe a minute or two. They'll bust it down in no time. And that's when I see a ticket out of here. The boss's prized muscle car. You didn't. Oh, I did. So I duck into the driver's side and start racking my brain to remember how to hotwire a car. You get a very interesting skill set, Miss Galeta. I try to be a jack of all trades. You never know when a skill is going to come in handy on a mission. Anyway, I just barely managed to get the car started and we take off right as the goons breach the door. And with that, we were home free. So yeah, that was my Monday. Wait, we've seen that car. Wait, I think we've seen that car. Yeah, was that the car we saw parked out at the docks on our way here? I may have kept it as a little reward for all my troubles. And that smug smile. Well, you know what? Fair enough. 100% fair enough. Look at that creep hold me after blowing up my previous ride. Dang, that's a pretty huge upgrade over the minivan. May it rest in pieces. What an incredible story. I always say that, Senna. And it's always true. So what about Allison here? I'm sure as a protege of a hero like Amelia, you must have tons of stories of your own to share. Huh? Oh, I don't think so, not yet. Well, you see, I haven't been at this for very long, so I don't know if... Oh, let's go with this. What about the core guardian? Oh, Allison, what about the core guardian? Oh man, where do I even begin with that one? That whole dungeon was, like, indescribable. And the thing we ended up fighting was, like... I'm not exactly sure what it was. Some kind of AI, maybe? It was, like, pointy and floaty. And it hit us with all these different moves. Ah, what a vivid mental image. Sorry, I guess you had to be there. Like I said, I don't know if I have the best stories. Don't be too hard on yourself, Allison. You're still new at this. Hey, I got one. I could tell the story of how Faith and I started dating, if that kind of thing works. Love is an adventure in and of itself. That seems like kind of a personal story to be sharing with a stranger. No offense, Senna. Oh, no way, me and Senna go way back. Do? When did you even meet? Last night. Really? I mean, okay, fair enough, I'm not judging. We really hit it off the first time I stayed here. Now let's see. Okay, I thought that we would be having a time skip. Well, for starters, Claire and I are from Brightport. I needed a change of pace from the big city life after high school, so I moved to Greenwich. A couple years later, I'd just gotten out of a relationship that didn't quite work out. It was an amicable breakup, but any breakup is gonna be a bummer. I just tried to focus on my work and as an apprentice blacksmith to get my mind off things. And then one day this girl came in looking to commission some custom armor and a lance. Was the girl Faith? I'm getting to that part. But yes, it was Faith. She had her heart set on becoming the next guardian of Greenwich, and she knew she'd need top of the line gear for a job like that. I already kinda knew her since she'd been friends with Melody and Allison since they were kids, but she's always busy, so we hadn't had many chances to talk. We hashed out the details on what she wanted, and I could tell right away that she really had an eye for craftsmanship. She was passionate about work. I, I could also tell she kinda had an eye for me. Ooh, how scandalous, really. I guess at that point I wanted to impress her, so I really poured my heart and soul into her gear. I made it my finest work. As I was working on it, she dropped by every day. She always said she was just there to check on my progress, but I knew she was too busy for that to be true. We'd chat while I worked. It already felt like we'd known each other forever. And then, after I finally finished her gear, Faith knew she didn't have a good excuse to drop by anymore. So she just left me out. And I guess the rest is history. Aw, that's adorable. And that was a wonderful story, Jody. I have to be young and in love. I've just been thinking about Faith a lot these past couple nights, I guess. I hope everything's okay back in Greenridge. We're here to make sure it's okay. Well, it's getting late. We should probably turn in for the night. I guess. It's always nice when I get a chance to catch up with your friends, Allison. So, how long are you gonna be in town? Oh, I was just stopping by to check in on things here before heading back to Greenridge for some R&R. Things are usually pretty quiet up here, but I feel like we've got a responsibility to look out for them given our short history. Yeah, about that. What's up with the whole savior thing? Seems like you're really popular around here. Trust me, it's a long story, and it's not as exciting as Senna makes it out to be. I'll fill you in some other time when you're less busy. Oh, come on! No fair. Best hotel in Mumford. There's now one dated for 10-11 and another one for 10-12. I'm pretty sure there's no other hotels in Mumford. I mean, fair enough. It's nice that they make Senna these plagues though. Hope she wins again this year and makes it a hat trick. Wait, where does the smoke from this fireplace go? It didn't seem like this building had a chimney from the outside. I think the fireplace is enchanted actually. It's just magicked away. Fair enough. Oh hey, it's a photo of the plant elemental we met in the Amber Woods. Noel, I think it was? I guess they must know Senna. Maybe I should ask her about it. Might as well. Okay, your rooms are ready for you upstairs. Ask about no. Hey Senna, there's a photo of someone I recognized over in the lounge. How do you know Noel? Oh, you've met Noel? They're my cousin. We used to live close by on the surface actually, but as a cactus elemental, I'm more fond of warm, dry environments, so I moved up here a few years back. We still keep in touch though. Huh, I see the resemblance now that you mention it. You two seem like very different people though. Oh, we're not as different as you might think. One can be prickly to strangers, but they're a big softy once you get to know them. That was not intended to be a rose spawn or cactus spawn for the record. Okay. Can we go here? Nope, still renovated. And I don't think we can enter here. So the only way... yeah. Later that evening. Oh wow, sharing a bed? How scandalous. Hey, what are you looking at on your phone? Did our reception come back? Huh? Oh no, I'm just checking out of habit. You okay, dear? You seem tense. Ah, don't worry about it. You got enough on your plate right now without worrying about my crap. No, that's not how this works. Worrying about your crap is kind of my job. I don't know. I'm just thinking about my mom, I guess. Aren't you happy to see her? You love your mom. She's your hero, isn't she? I know. It's just a lot to live up to sometimes. She's literally these people's savior. Meanwhile, I'm still struggling to pay my rent and cast basic spells. I mean, nobody becomes a giant hero overnight. Plus, like, I wanted to see her again on different terms. I want her to be proud of me. What makes you think she isn't? Your mom's always been proud of you, Allison. She could be prouder. Oh, come on, now you're on overachieving. Well, it's kind of a mess right now. I don't want this to be the mental image she has of my adventuring Curry for the rest of her life. Oh, come on. You know, sometimes I think about changing my last name just so fewer people compare me to her. Part of me wants to make a name for myself instead of having to live up to that, you know? I mean, okay, this is one thing that I actually can understand. When your folks are like really well recognized for something, anything actually, then everybody around will expect you to at least match them. And this shit can wreck you up mentally and emotionally like no tomorrow. Like, it can fuck you up for life if you are not prepared for this. That's understandable, I suppose. It's just a thought, though. I don't know, I'm just rambling. You're always rambling, Allison. That's part of your charm. Aw. You know, as far as things go, Allison Amaranth doesn't sound too bad. Ah, she dropped the bomb. The alliteration makes you sound like a superhero. Exactly. Hey, you ever wonder, maybe we should get some sleep before we launch into a 30-minute discussion of what we'd be like as superheroes. I think, Melody, I think she was asking you out. You know, like, not exactly a superhero talk. Yeah, good call. Who knows what we'll be up against tomorrow. Thanks for being here for me, though. I don't mean to make you worry. These two are adorable together. Like I said, that's my job. Well, good night, babe. Love you. Love you too. Aw. That was lovely. And we are back. Okay, feel free to rest in the rooms upstairs whenever you like. Okay, still renovated? Anything here? So, how long are we gonna be in town? I don't know. Okay, so this is just the same. This is just the same chat, okay? So I guess it's time to head out. Okay, but now, where do I go? Oh, I don't think we've talked. Howdy, travelers. Name's Stretch. I saw that little show you put out with that other cowboy earlier, you know. You did? Oh, that's just a little game my best buddy Squash and I like to play to pass the time. Game that involves shooting each other? Yep. Don't worry though, we only fire blanks. It's perfectly safe. I mean, you guys are undead, so that's another thing. Also, I love the tiny hat on his head. Hey, where do we actually go from here? Wait, one moment, one moment. Let's go back to Mumford, and from there, I'm going to check the map. Maybe this will kind of help me, I guess. And then talk to Neff. Okay, so that's another thing. Okay, but I have to check. One moment, okay. I'm over here, Mumford is here. You cannot see this, but you gotta imagine me pointing a finger at the map. Okay, so the scaffolds are here. Okay, that's where we met the giant robot, I forgot her name. So there are only two places that technically, there's... There is the place where we got in. This is the monster den for grinding. There are like two different, I don't know, doors or something like that. Something is definitely locked away here, but there's an area up in the north over here. And I feel like this is something that I gotta do. I gotta go over there, but yeah, gotta talk to Neff first, I believe. Just where? Okay, there you are. Boy, y'all sure took your time with breakfast. You ready yet? Yep, we're all refreshed and ready to go. Now, you said you had some leads? Cool, so there's this big facility over in the northwest corner of the wasteland. Used to sneak in there to throw secret parties with my buddies. Have you seen the big cube? Is it near the big cube? It is, in fact, near the big cube. It's really easy to get there now that all the paths in and out of town are open again. It's just a hunch. There's been a lot of suspicious activity around there recently. I'll go on ahead and scout out the area. You guys definitely stock up on supplies first in case there's trouble. Meet me out there when you're ready. Should we ask Allison's mom for help with this? I mean, she is way more experienced fighter than us. Nah, no way. Like Claire said yesterday, we've dealt with Javas before, we know what to expect. I don't want to subject anyone else to the madness if we don't have to. Fair enough. Besides, my mom can keep an eye on Mumford while we're gone, just in case Javis has something planned. Once again, I'm shocked to hear Allison agree with me on something. She has a point. Okay, so we can handle this. Just wanted to make sure before we head out. Alright, the northwest corner of the desert, got it. Let's go, team. Okay, I'm gonna save just to, avoid further talks, and now let's take a look. Northwest corner, so the northwest corner would be this building over here, I think. I guess. So I gotta make my way over here, over this. No, surface warp pad, okay. I cannot do anything over here. Very large door, so that's one of the doors, that I mentioned. Okay, I just don't want these things to... I just don't want these things to bother me. Okay. Let's go with this one. This is great. Let's deal with the wizard first. And fire breath on everyone. And I want to try out the new abilities. Okay, so it apparently worked. Good. That's freaking fantastic. And I really like how good this stuff is with protecting me. Like, really good. Oh, wrong. I wanted to do this. Yeah, I gotta admit that this freaking crap armor thingy is fantastic. I love it. Oh, revive. Ooh, perfect. That's freaking amazing. I love it. There you are. Yeah, the place I was talking about is just past the spike pit. And you positive this is where Javis has been hiding? Positive. This place has Javis written all over it. I'll meet you up ahead. I think I know how to get you in. Okay. Can I walk past? Not from this side, but I want to take a look over here. Nothing? No hidden treasure? No glimmering something? No? Okay. You on the list? Might be. Name's Neff, your boss tried to recruit me the other day. Wait, what? Let's see here. Yep, there you are. Welcome, Miss Neff. Glad to see you joining us after all. And hey, am I allowed to bring guests, my friends who want to join your cause too? Wait, we don't? Just roll with it. Like... Okay, Jody, I know righteous warrior and stuff like that, but for real. This is a smart way in. You know, they kinda look like those animal folks Lord Javis told us to keep an eye out for. Yeah, we get it all the time. Well, if they're with the mummy, I guess it's okay. You can head on inside. That went surprisingly easy. Like, really? I mean, I'm not complaining. Neon labyrinths, okay. Okay, and house music, that's good. So, this is that Javis guy I've heard so much about. Or well, a hologram of him. There's a message. Here, let me read it. Attention everyone, we hope you're becoming acclimated to your new surroundings. We will be holding a strategy meeting at noon. Attendance is mandatory, and ID badge is required for admittance. Refreshments may or may not be served. Dang, you did a good Javis impression. It hurts my throat if I talk like that too much. I get that. That meeting sounds like the perfect opportunity to find out what Javis is up to. He said you need an ID badge to get in. There should be one somewhere in here, right? Okay, Javis' stronghold has been updated in the quest log. Okay. Dang, this place is different from how I remembered it. Music's pretty good though. I'll keep an eye on the entrance for the time being, but I'm gonna scout things out up ahead soon. You just go do your adventure stuff, we'll talk later. Can do. Okay, let's save and see what's up. Okay, I see what's up. The layout is a little bit confusing. But yeah, I see now. Do I get a map of this place eventually or something like that? That would be like pretty swell. Oh, holy shit. Okay, the two bats are cute, but really giant legs with sports shoes. That's great. Now I'm going to increase my agility. Okay, let's take a look at that, but this thing should be vulnerable to water in this case. No damage, perfect. Frostbite, crap. I don't think I have something that heals burns, heals poison, blindness, confusion, and stone. Crap, so I just got Betty, bitches. And you have to praise me. But still, gotta admit that the... Wow, this thing is strong. Okay, I see that they are resistant to... I see that they are resistant to fire. That's not too good. Okay, let's go with this one and here basic attack against this dude. Melody, can you please defrost? I would really appreciate that. And of course my speed up went to shit, like for real. But I'm going to use this and just see if this thing will increase my star power, because, well, I guess that's the healing spell, so it should work good, I think. Let's see, let's just see how it will work out. Oh, then again, I did not get that much of a chance to see the effect. Cool, lightning kicks. Perfect. Okay, this place is definitely weird. Sand switch is currently disabled. Find the master control terminal to activate sand switches. Okay. Can do, I think. Okay, a little pinchy, so cute as fuck, and here in space time appears. I know these guys already. Now, first thing, I'm gonna go with this one from the very beginning, just to see if this somehow will... if this somehow is going to help me or not, as Melody. If yes, then great. If not, then I'm going back to her original spellbook. And see what happens over there. Okay, so I got extra healing, and it does not give me extra star power, unfortunately. There's this payback time though, which I sort of really want to... Yeah, arcane attack that turns the tide of the battle, and... you know what? I'm going to try something. Use Allison just to increase my... Okay, let's try this one. Just increase my star power, and I'm going to see how it works out. I know that right now, it's probably not going to be that... that it's not going to be that powerful because Melody is at full... health, but I just want to see... Okay, how this is going to work. just, curiosity. Okay, since I'm right now. Okay, that was a pathetic attack. Let's take a look at this. Oh, cool, Lightning Kicks does not require star power. That's fucking fantastic. A flurry of electrified kick that hurts all enemies, also guaranteed to wake up sleeping enemies. Okay. I'm okay with this. And considering that these guys are damp, this might actually, deal pretty damn good damage. Okay, everybody just attack as strong as you guys can. Oh, that's another one. I completely missed this one. An attack that does heavy damage to burn enemies. Okay, that's also a very good thing to know. Okay, I don't think this thing is going to... Alright. Yes, everyone okay? Yes, I believe we are okay, but... Yeah, time to change this. Like, okay, the Chrono Monster is pretty okay, but yeah, Magical Girl, this is something that Melody benefits from the most. Okay, Allison can definitely stay with the whole thing with her book, The Tinkering. Claire, you are getting the Alchemist back for now. I'm really torn because from one side I want to use the Chronomancer because since Jodie is a tank and she can get everybody to... Oh, nice, thank you. Yeah, and she can get everybody to attack her. This technically would mean that this weird arcane attack is going to deal more damage, I guess. Okay. Color wheel up here. Looks kind of like biblically accurate angel. Yeah, it's kind of by Melody this also builds her star power. Like I said, this is something that... Okay, let's go with a kiss. Let's go with a really powerful kick. Let's turn this thing to stone. And let's bite it. Okay. What? For real, it swapped Jodie's color palette? And that's the attack? Okay. Oh, nice. I got a key, but I think I'm missing some other thing over here. I cannot go up there. There's literally no way. I guess the only way to go is over here, but no, wait, something's not right. Okay, so that's the same text. Okay, that's also the same thing. I'm gonna say just in case, but now that I think about it, okay, I got the key. Wait, can I? Oh, cool, I can go over the sand. For a moment I thought I wasn't able to. I don't know why, like I said, the layout of this place is a little bit confusing to me, and for some reason I thought that the sand was on a lower level, so I cannot get on it. Okay. What do I use? I am going to turn this thing into stone just in case, because I do not want it to explode into my face. Much better. And now regular attacks, because when an enemy is turned into stone, they take much more damage. You know what? I might actually want to read up on a couple of these new guys. Okay, that's nothing new over here. Oh, I wonder if there will be... No, okay, so it's not updated. Okay. Which chimeras that seem to be based on Glyph's claws, like Glyph herself, these little guys pack a punch and have decent defense to boot. This is only a photo of the chromatic claw's legs. Where's the rest of it? Did you not think to look up, Claire? We did, but when you look up, the legs just seem to extend upwards infinitely. Just when you thought you'd seen the last of them, the snow bats are back, now pure to the robots of the wasteland by Japanese magic. As before, watch out for the ice attacks and use fire to take them out. Good to know. Not even the humble frog ball is safe from being warped in Java's reality-altering dungeons. As you probably deduced, frog bombs will explode after a few turns. Take them out quickly to cancel out the explosion. So that's exactly what I thought that would happen. Frog bomb at ominous polygon. Okay. You know what? As much as I could use attacks, I am going to... I'm going to keep kissing everybody because I can use a spell that will allow me to recover everyone's mana in battle. Just like that. And I think that's pretty darn good. Let me think. I don't know if this thing is going to be, let's see, vulnerable to ice or not. Let's see. But it's good. I have full star power. That's great. Which means I can do this and recover everyone's mana. And this is freaking fantastic. I'm gonna stick with regular frost, no point, especially that... Yeah. Frog is done and over with, good. And like I said, this was a fantastic thing, everyone's mana is nicely regenerated. Okay, hopefully this will... Oh wow. That was a powerful attack, nice. Crack in the armor, nice, let's see. I actually have to check this. Attack an enemy's weak point to lower their defense for 3 turns. Okay, that's a very good thing. Requires some star power to actually pull off, but it's a good thing. Also, I really like the battle music over here. Okay, what can I do? Okay, I think this is the best thing that I can do. Scrap armor. I mean, technically I could have just used scrap armor on Jodie, in this case, since she's the primary target, but still, that's a just in case kind of thing. Okay, with that little bit of luck, this should be more than enough to deal with at least one of them. Okay, the guys, no, they are... Okay, so now I see that these little things are resistant to electrical damage. That's not exactly too good. I mean, that's still not too bad, but I guess... Okay, let's go with this one. The Berserk Barrage is still good. I think that's one of the better things about this book exactly for Jodie, because when enemies attack her, she gets star power filled up incredibly fast. And this allows me to make the best use of that specific attack from the book. And it deals pretty decent damage actually. Okay, the stuff over there is getting definitely funky. Okay, which way do we go? There's a way downstairs and there is a dude guarding something over here. Oh, nice. But unfortunately, yeah, I cannot. Yeah, this is why the sand confused me. I thought that, yeah, it's like this, a different level or something like that. Really? Help Melody and friends find the treasure. What? But she looks so freaking cute in that picture. Okay, let's get to the treasure. Okay, this is pretty cool actually. And another one. I know that I probably will have to fight a lot of these guys. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. That's wonderful. Okay, Allison is getting a kiss. Claire is doing the whole thing with sorry if I'm making pauses, I'm actually trying to think of the best moves to actually, you know, use right here without taking too much damage or losing too much mana over and over, because one way or another really once again call it palette. No. I gotta kiss Allison one more time and then I'll be able to recover everyone's mana. Okay, this dude is turned to stone. So I guess that would be the best choice. Okay. But now I can do this and recover everyone's mana once again. That's what I've been trying to do over here. Like I said, I'm trying to make these fights work, let's say, relatively okay. And so I will not be, you know, that extremely reliant on potions and everything else. Okay, but with a little bit of luck, this should be, yeah, enough to destroy this thing. Helper Jelly, okay, I think I see who I'm focusing on first. You get a kiss. You can do a lightning kick to everyone. Yeah, let's focus, yeah, on the helper thingy first. Much better. Much better. Now I know that I only have this dude to take care of. This thing still deals quite a lot of damage. I don't exactly like it, but let's take a look. I'm going to go the stronger attack just in case, because this stuff is pretty damn tanky. Okay, and it's good to see that a low kick is what takes care of this guy, for the most part. Mana Saver Charm, good. You did a great job. How nice, thank you. Okay, so this would be over here, I think, so one more enemy to deal with. Okay, let's just attack. I might change the book for Claire later on. And give her the water magic, because that's actually pretty okay too. Because, like I said, the whole thing with potions, it's good. I'm not going to say that it's not. But like I said, it uses up our potions, and that's not a good thing. And Claire clearly has a lot of... Yeah, Claire clearly has a lot of mana stuff on her. And I think she has the highest magical... stat of the entire team. You know what, I might actually take a look. Antidote, there's like 13. I don't know, like, honestly I don't know. Now let's go with Wave Maker. Like, using up potions to attack enemies is okay, especially that Melody is an extremely good healer. Great. Sand switch is activated. Cool. Caution, remain on solid ground while adjusting sand altitude. When traveling in groups, ensure that all present are within 1 yard of sand switch before activation. Nice, this should let us go deeper into the dungeon. Like I said, she's just so freaking cute over here. Can I interact with this picture? No, but like I said, this is so cute. I am a softie for this kind of stuff. Okay, anyways. Another save. And yeah, considering the time, I've definitely yes, I'm really good with English, yeah. I've definitely hit like the 1 hour mark, maybe even a little bit more. So with me trying to be relatively consistent and not making the episodes too long, I mean, okay, let's say 1 hour, that's still not too long. I think that's just good enough to either enjoy or be a background noise. One way or another, that works with me. But like I said, I do not want to drag this too much. It's been 1 hour. So yeah, I'm wrapping this episode up. So we will start the next one from exploration deeper into the dungeon. So, with that being said, that's all for today's episode. I really hope that you enjoyed it, and as always, I will see you in the next video. Have a great one!